Hi, my name is John Haiduk. I live at Western Avenue Studio in Lofts, and I'm an abstract artist. I've been painting for about, let's say, a little over 2 years. I've been making art for the last 4 years. I started with drawing first. That's how I got my tag name Scribbles. It was a lot of abstract pen work at first, and then I figured it would be best to translate that into acrylic paintings because I needed some more color in my life. My first competition with Art Battle was January 2020. Right before the pandemic, it was a blast. It was at Aeronaut Brewery in Somerville, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I didn't, unfortunately, get another chance to return until this previous December of 2021, and I'm very happy to be back at it. So after the December 2021 Art Battle, Navigation saw one of my Instagram posts just painting at the Mighty Squirrel Brewery, and they also offered the opportunity to paint at one of the Western Avenue open studios, and that was just too good of an opportunity to pass up. We planned after the February open studios at Western Ave to kind of have a solo showcase at the Navigation Brewery. It was a lot of fun to set up, a lot of prep work, but my goal was to knock out 3 pieces of art. I've never created 3 pieces of art in a row like that, and it was about 2 hours of painting, which was, again, the longest I've ever done in one sitting. The style of painting I like to take to the live atmosphere when I'm painting in front of people. Because of Art Battle, the style of speed painting really spoke to me. I like being constrained by time. I find that I can be more productive with that constraint. So when the opportunity presented itself in Navigation, I started to kind of mimic the same structure as Art Battle, which was a lot of fun. I gave myself around 25 minutes per painting. I started to also use some new paint that I had not used at previous events, and it was much more heavy body. I think one of my favorite parts about the live painting and just getting in the zone, once the headphones come in, not everything kind of just disappears. I can enter my space very freely. It's not much thinking is going on. When you're watching me paint, it's very intuitive. I have nothing planned out, and that's one of my favorite parts about live painting. It's very in the moment. I think this year, one of the main places I want to really go with my artwork is to continue pursuing the live painting. Being in public in front of a crowd is where I really get to showcase the process behind my work. I think the process behind my paintings is much more entertaining than the paintings themselves, and it's something I really am trying to bring out in each of these showcases. I found Western Avenue January 2021. I had a desire to kind of change up my life, move to a warehouse or a loft type environment. For whatever reason, the aesthetic really appealed to me. One of my favorite things about living here is the space. The high ceilings is nothing I've ever experienced before, and it's very open and free, and it's what I'm sure they were going for was a very creative environment, which I really enjoy and I thrive in. Some of the areas that Western Avenue really stands out to me personally is the environment that is really built to benefit collaboration, as well as giving me space to kind of be creative in my own right. But having a community of artists as my neighbors, as well as the brewery and coffee shop, and everyone who wants to support each other is awesome. And I love hearing about people's stories and helping them work. Mid-March this year, I have a mini gallery show on the first floor. So if you're in the brewery and you're on your way to the bathroom, I'm straight through the hallway. I'll be setting up there, and you'll see a lot more of my work, especially my showcase drawings as well. If you haven't checked out Western Avenue yet, you have to come here during the first Saturday open studios of every month. I tell everyone I know that they need to be here, so it's definitely worth the trip, and you'll see a lot of interesting